What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the coffee break catch-up series where you pop me on in the background. I chat about stuff, my week, anything else that comes to mind, whether it's hobby stuff, real life stuff. It's mostly hobby stuff, but you know, sometimes real life gets in the way of a hobby, doesn't it? Or it interlinks with it. So yeah, that's why I talk about it. Funnily enough, I was watching some old episodes of Chill with Pete. Only this morning, as it happens, and it's Sunday today. And it's interesting to see, you know, what it used to be like, you know. Me sat on my bed, you know, too poorly to hobby, and that. It's just an interesting format. Well, there's not so much these days. Not able to hobby as not enough time to hobby, I suppose, but enough time to do a quick video, so it's that kind of thing. And today I have coffee. Got my coffee today, right here. I'll just hold on to that, warm my hand to this. It's a little bit chilly, not too bad. The sun is out. A slight chill in the air, but that's okay. Still waiting for summer to come, mind you. It's I don't know, it just feels slow in coming this year. That might just be me being impatient, I guess. Anyway, I've sat in this chair today, the bigger chair, whereas last time I was sat in the smaller one. So I thought, I'll sit in this one today. Haven't had much hobby this week. I've done a couple of bits of painting on my a couple of werewolves I've got there. Done a tiny little bit of dry brushing on a piece of terrain I had primed ages ago. It's just on my shelf. I just picked it up. It's going to be more for bolt action, that kind of thing. But it's just like a ruined building with some like barrels and crates in, you know. Mostly like an old abandoned farmhouse that's been, you know, blown up with a bomb or something. Like ruins. I've got my halfling rogue I started, and I'll be showing you him on the bench, I suspect. I've ordered another halfling figure actually, halfling adventurer. It's a female halfling, so I'm thinking, might have that one along as well. So I'll have two halflings and a female barbarian. I thought that'd be kind of cool to have for when I play D&D. Get that up and running. Interesting times. Went out for a walk today. We've been chatting around. The sea was calm. I fed Sandy. He's cool. He's all right. He was enjoying the sun. It was a bit weird actually today. The weather. The sun was kind of, didn't know whether it wanted to come in or out. On my phone app it said it's supposed to have been sunny. We sat out in it, and then it would cloud over. It looked like rain, and then it would go out again. And then, in the end, we decided to come in. But you know, the sun did show its face briefly, I suppose, and that's good. Yeah, so that's that. Really, I haven't done any more tidying up as such. I just haven't had the time at the moment to get it done, but I'm still chuffed a bit with what I have accomplished here. Yeah, because I need to sit down and study. When I look at these shelves, like I looked at these shelves, I sat down, I studied them, and I said to myself, like I thought to myself, that could go there, that could go there, blah 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 blah. I haven't had a chance to do that yet with the remaining black racking system over there. Of course I will do. And then it's on to the nostalgia shelves, which is going to be exciting. Looking forward to that. I'll get that done. It's going to be pretty phenomenal. And even if I don't get to do them in as much precision, that's the word I'm looking for, in as much precision as I'm looking for, it's still going to be good enough for me to do a little walkthrough, which I'm looking forward to doing very much so. So I'm just going to take a sip of coffee now. It's real coffee today. And I noticed on some of my earlier Chill with Pete's, I didn't edit out the drinking of the coffee much. I thought, well, good. I'm glad I started doing that at least. Oh, it's payday on Tuesday next week, so looking forward to that. A couple of things I've got my eye on which I want to get hold of. Namely, one of them is the Vampire the Masquerade second edition book. I got the first edition book there. I want the second edition one because that's... I don't know if it's any different really inside, but it's slightly different. But then I'll have all the editions 1, 2, and well, I have 1 and 2 of Vampire, and Werewolf will have 1, 2, and 5. So I think the second edition stuff with the Vampire stuff and World of Darkness has probably got, from what I can see, the most supplements out and about there, being, you know, on things like eBay and stuff like that. So easy to pick up. Yeah, easy to pick up and get, you know, the modules and games that you want. So I'm gonna do that. I don't want to say too much, but it looks like we might be looking around for properties in Seaton again, not for ourselves, but on behalf of someone else, which is quite exciting. It's possible they might be wanting to move to Seaton, and that's a long way off in the future, but yeah, it's at the stage where it might start looking on their behalf, and they might ask us to view a couple of properties for them, so that we can tell them, yeah, I think you'd like it there, it's worth you coming up and having a look, or not, you know, that kind of thing. So that's pretty exciting stuff, I have to say. Yeah, so all in all, things are pretty good. I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately, a lot of scary YouTube stuff. You know me, I like to try and creep myself out. So I've been looking at, you know, whether it's Black-Eyed Children, Skinwalkers, ghosts, whatever. It doesn't usually manage to do it, but I'm always on the lookout for, you know, that creep factor, you know, late at night, and watch those videos. I love doing that. I just love doing that to myself. You know, if I can, I wanna get creeped out. I don't know why. I just enjoy it. Mental, eh? Yeah. So yeah, I'm already looking at my nostalgia shelf now, which is right in front of me, and thinking I could put those there and that there. Nice wide gaps for the shelves over there, see, which is quite good. Yeah. Good stuff. I've got a boatload of models to paint, not least of which is in these rainbow drawers here on the unpainted section. So I'll just open one, pick one out. First thing I pick out is what we've got here: a Chaos Sorcerer Lord. Look at that, Chaos Sorcerer Lord. For actually for Age of Sigmar, but I could use him for all sorts of things. Yeah, don't know where he came from, but he could be like an evil sorcerer or warlock or something in a RPG game. Yeah. So just looking at my models. I haven't bought any models for a while, and I'm pretty chuffed with myself for that. I haven't done that, but I have. Obviously, you know, I've bought books, and yeah, role-playing stuff. You know, I can't help it. I think the next Free League stuff I'll be buying will be the next supplement for Blade Runner. You'll know the Blade Runner Free League game, so probably for that. I'm guessing, or a supplement for the One Ring. Yep. Yeah. so that's pretty cool. Looking at I've got boxes upon boxes of role-playing aids. By that I mean things like random table books, story dice, decks of cards, that kind of thing, oracles and things. I didn't realise I had so much stuff for it. Loads of stuff for it. I've got a lifetime's worth of stuff here to go through, it would seem, and try out. And yeah, future looks good. So yeah, Sunday today, back to work tomorrow, get next week out of the way, and then I think we're in for a nice weekend. Haven't got anyone coming up for a few weeks, not till later on in May, like the 17th I think. The 17th to the 20th, we're going to have a busy weekend with people here, and we've got stuff on here locally as well, and that's going to be good. Hoping to get a fire pit done on that weekend, and I'm hoping next weekend I've got a little bit of repair work to do on my courtyard wall, so when I get that done, so I need to get myself a little bag of cement. It's just cementing in some loose stone brickwork on the courtyard wall. But I'd like to get that done next weekend if I could. If it's going to be as nice as they say it's going to be, then that's very much what I would like to do. I turned off the dehumidifier whilst I'm filming here now, so it's a little bit quiet. Not that you can hear it really on these condenser mics, but yeah, you never know. What else? I think everything else is pretty cool in life. Yeah, I'm just ticking on by. Health-wise, I'm a bit more unstable these days than I used to be, but other than that, I think I'm okay. Yeah. I've still got remnants of the chest infection I had way back when. That was months ago, right? I'm still getting better. It's still getting better day by day, but man, it's a slow process. It's a very slow process. It's just one of those things, So I had a good walk today, so still able to walk at the moment. Well, I say tires me out no end, but at least it's nice and flat here, so that's good. So we can have a good walk when it's not raining. Excuse me. One of the things I like about this area, apart from the fact it's flat, is there are lots of benches. You can just sit down, stop at most places and just sit and chill out for a minute and get your strength back and then carry on. I am hoping this year to be able to get some more bike riding done to kind of build me up a bit on that as well. And that's gonna be fun too, I think. I only managed it a couple of times last year, so I'm hoping to do it more this year, so break my record. Get some actual proper wear out of those new tyres I had put on my bike, so that'll be good. I think a friend of mine, I've spoken about my friend that comes down from Liverpool sometimes. I think I'll be hosting him for a weekend soon. I don't know when exactly, but I think he'll be coming up, and we're going to catch up and just set the world to rights, etc. Sometime in the near future, I suspect. Haven't played any Zombicide for a couple of weeks. It's been a bit of a dry spell as far as playing games has been concerned. It's been quite busy though. It's been quite busy. And when I say busy, I mean with real life stuff. So that's just that thing, Real life gets in the way. What else? Not too much else to talk about there, I don't think. I'm hoping we have seen the worst of the weather now, and that we're turning a corner towards proper English summertime and the summer season here. Looking forward to that immensely, because had such a fantastic season last year. We did. Now, I'm not talking about terms of like your local shopkeepers would, in terms of like how busy it is or whatever. In terms of enjoyment, the enjoyment factor. So I'll have another sip of coffee, won't it? So I'm hoping to get the walkthrough around here. I'm hoping for that to be. I'm going to put it up for my patrons first. I want to do one for you guys as well, but I just want to do another one for the patron side as well, just to be slightly different. Other than that, I think we're pretty good here. Fighting Pit's all done, so that's on the shelf, so that's good. I finished some, I don't know if I showed you, but I had some, call it mammoth graveyard terrain. So I like mammoth bones sticking up out of the ground, and so I painted them up and based them, and they're ready to go in a game sometime. All good. I've got my eye on some other terrain. I've got a bridge, like a bone bridge bit of terrain to do as well. It comes in 3 pieces. Got to do that sometime. That's going to be good. None of it's essential for anything. So, yeah. It's just icing on the cake. And as I've said before, with werewolf and vampire, I don't need any terrain. I don't even really need any miniatures, but I've decided to paint up a couple because I just like to look at them and fancy painting them. And if I have got them, great. If I haven't, so be it. It doesn't matter. It's all theatre of the mind, and the mind, as you know, can be a powerful tool when it comes, especially when it comes to horror. See, really, Call of Cthulhu's best theatre of the mind. I've always found the miniatures in my Call of Cthulhu games haven't really played a huge part in the game at all, if ever. Not like my fantasy RPG games do, like D&D and things like that. They seem to be more miniature based, which is curious, isn't it, really? Strange, but there you go, there you have it. Let's have some more coffee. So my plan is to download this onto my computer and then edit it, render it, and get it uploaded for YouTube. I've got next Friday's On the Bench done. That's already uploaded to YouTube, all ready to go. So yeah, and I don't feel under pressure to do videos. I don't feel under pressure to do them, many of them. It's just nice. It's just my hobby, and that's how I'm approaching this whole thing now. This whole endeavour. It's just a hobby. Do you remember the days when a lot of us were trying to make a living out of YouTube, and or had that dream of like, oh, I wonder if it could be done. I think for most of us that came and went. And so now it's just a nice hobby, which I find is a good therapy. It's good therapy for me. Making videos is as much of a therapy session for me as painting a model, I find. I do need to sit down and get some inspiration for more things like tutorials and other types of video as well that I could make. I do want to get some more out and about videos this year, especially now, as I said before, we are heading towards summer and the nicer weather. It would just be criminal not to, right? And I want to show off some more of the beautiful areas in Seaton. I want to show you the old bridge down at Exmouth, the oldest standing concrete bridge in England, on video in real time. I want to show you that. yeah, stuff like that. And the gardens, the yeah. Oh, there's just so many nice places to show. I mean, I did a few out and about last year, didn't I? I did some P&Qs and chills, or out and about. Did a down Seton Hall and places like that. That was good. That was really good. Really, really nice. I'm gonna have to do one in the Windsor Gardens, is it? Over the road. I do get confused of names, so forgive me. But there's a few places I want to do some videos in. And I need to go to the wetlands this year at some point as well. Because I haven't been since the first time I went when we moved here. And I was, it's time again. I want to get some photography done of the wildlife there and stuff. So it's all a matter of time. See if I didn't have to work, I still wouldn't have enough time in the day to do all the things I want to do. So I've got no danger of becoming bored when I retire. No danger at all. So some people I know say, "Oh, what am I going to do when I retire? I wouldn't know what to do with myself." Well, I will know what to do with myself. I will so know what to do with myself because I've got so much I want to do and get done, and I'm enjoying it. It's great, great fun. Anyway, let's finish up this coffee, shall we? And that brings me to the end of Chill with Pete. Thank you ever so much for watching these. Thank you. I know some of you have been with me a long, long time. That means so much to me. I can't express to you how much that means to me. That means an awful lot. I mean, thank you. Thanks. Thank you so much. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing, or your evening, whatever. And do remember, all brushes lead to war, won't you? And do like, share, subscribe if you can. Just click those. You know, if you haven't already, please do. Press that like button. Get that like button clicked. So the more likes I get, the more it recommends the video. It's just the curious thing is, the other day, one of my latter on the benches got 150 odd views. That's unheard of. That's like about 100 more than I normally get. I think it's down to the like button. Just click that like button, you know, and then I can get some more views. Cool. See you on another one, guys. Bye for now. Bye bye.